to get that skill back, but everything is out of stock. There is absolutely nothing. It's just, this has got a big influence on the artists as well. I mean, they depend on the musical instruments to be produced. So it's crazy that part of the industry is also dying.
That is heartbreaking. It's really, really heartbreaking. Yeah. So tell me more about your musical influences. I know two cool things that's happening at the end of this show today is that we are going to play out the episode with one of my favorites and one of your favorites. Tell us about that, because my favorites, obviously, everybody's probably nailed it by now. It's going to be a Johnny Cash number. And it's a funny story with the song I want to play is because the song's called Jackson, okay? Mm-hmm. And I used to perform as Johnny Cash. I used to do this little show with a friend of mine. He used to Elvis. Yeah. Crazy.
Yes.
I get dressed in the black suit with the guitar. And I had this friend who was a girl, but she wasn't a girlfriend. Okay. And Shiloh, if you're out there, I'm talking about you. Her and I used to sing this song Jackson together. And I absolutely adored singing with her. And then this song for me, even today when I hear it, I'm talking good 8 years ago, 9 years ago. But I still think of her when I hear this song. So that's what I'm going to play the show out with today. What is going to be your song of choice?
Okay, so it's quite difficult for me because my song is almost 10 minutes long, but it's definitely my all-time favorite. It's Since I've Been Loving You by Led Zeppelin, when Robert Plant was the front man. And the song it's got everything in it. It's so much passion, it's so much energy and dedication went into that song and into the writing of those lyrics. So I think for this episode, that's definitely going to be my song. But I've always wanted to be able to perform like Robert Plant. I mean, I haven't, and I think it's almost a sin that I haven't really went into producing music on my own so much. But it's something that it bothers me definitely. So sooner or later, I'll dive into my performing style and adjust it like Robert Plant's.
Awesome. So for all of you stick around to the end of the show, you're going to get to listen to some Johnny Cash and Robert Plant. And yeah, I mean, they say that music has the power to start and stop wars. I mean, music has the power to bring the world together. I think through the entire human race, or through human existence, let it put it, the music has been the pinnacle and pride of all mankind, no matter where you come from across the world. And I think we shouldn't forget that. I think as people, we shouldn't forget that. And we should put our artists on a pedestal, but not, like a Jay-Z pedestal. That's a little too high. But we should appreciate, especially local talent. I mean, it's our culture, it's our people.
Yeah.
And we should really, really support that. And if you guys know of any local bands out there, audience members, listeners, if you know of any local bands that you believe should be brought to the surface, reach out to us, let us get in contact, let us talk to them, let us feature their stuff on this show live. You'll hear it here on Backstage with the band. Well, I know level 2's kicked in, but when do you think people will be able to start going back to concerts and stuff?
Well, I've heard that the restaurants and pubs and stuff are opening, so I'm not sure when live concerts are going to be back. I know a few friends that's been performing solo, like in town, but there's really not been a lot of feedback on whether live shows when it will start going up again, but I'm really excited for it. I think people are hungry to go and see shows and see live performances.
Yeah. Well, we'll try and put a content calendar together that you guys can, come to the website, check what live shows are happening where. We'll try and put that together as well as, we can be your source of information and info basically about the bands and profiles and stuff like that. So we got a lot of ideas, Lian. I mean, we're going to be so busy, but it's going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, I think this is going to be a great episode. Today is a little shorter than usual because we don't have some cool bands to interview today, but I can promise you that very soon we're going to have a couple of really interesting artists. And we're not even going to stop at the artists. We're going to talk about the people who make the music possible. Some of the biggest names in music. I don't want to drop the key right now. I want to surprise you guys, but I promise you're going to be so surprised when you see who we brought to the show. And guys, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the next two songs. Johnny Cash, Robert Plant, and Lian, thanks for joining me today. And I'm joining you, really.
We're joining each other. Let's say it like that.
Awesome. Guys, this is another Team Rock Media production. Thank you for tuning in. Stick around. Watch the space. We are going to be your source of local Nirvana and music. So pull in, enjoy, can contact us, let us know what you think, and let us know what's on your mind.
Thanks so much for listening, guys. It's awesome chatting with you.
Enjoy the music, and we'll be back with you guys next week.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, I'm gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson, look out Jackson Town.
We'll go on down to Jackson, go ahead and wreck your hell. Go play your hand, you big talking man, make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, go to Jackson, go comb your hair.
Honey, I'm gonna snowball Jackson,
see if I care.
When I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow. All them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson, you turn loose of my coat, 'cause I'm going to Jackson.
Goodbye, that's all she wrote. But they'll laugh at you in Jackson, and I'll be dancing on a pony keg. They'll lead you around town like a scalded hound with your tail tucked between your legs. Yeah, go to Jackson, you big talking man, and I'll be waiting in Jackson behind my J-Pan plan.
Well, now we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson, ain't never coming back. Well, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. Honey, we've been talking about Jackson ever since. dancing right. I've really been the best of food. I did what I could, yeah. Supposed to love you, baby. How I love you, darling. How I love you, baby. Mama love you, girl, little girl. Baby, since I've been loving you, yeah, I'm about to lose my worried mind. Oh, yeah. Everybody trying to tell me my tears, they fell like rain.